Hello, good morning. It is 8:53 a.m. and I have a spiritual clairvoyance medium third eye counteract while I was running errands. So I'm going to tell you a whole story while shuffling a deck of cards, and whatever falls out, I'll be at the end of the video tell you what the reading says, whatever correlates to what I was saying, or if it's a different message. So here we go. My name is Devonsi. Subscribe to me, follow me, and let's get into it. So today is November 11th, and I was running my errands yesterday, which was November 10th. And it was a long ride, basically, to get there. I was kind of thinking to myself, because I was just ready to go there and get there. What if I come home a long time with later than I'm supposed to be? Because I know some places do tend to close up a little early, depending on the place. But while I was getting there, I kind of also passed up my spot. Honestly, that whole day was very hectic and very long, but I possibly couldn't do it. And one day was maybe why not the world we're living in today and all of this unleashes. But yeah, I had passed the stop where I was going and I had to walk back. And I was running the bus. The bus can be whatever it can be. Subways and all these crazy videos and whatever. I'm not saying it's that crazy, but it's a bit itself. But anyways, and I got off on the wrong stop, so I was walking towards the stop where I need to go to, so I could find where I need to be. And sure enough, I was like late. It was like around 3:30. That's like exactly the time that it closed. So I was gonna go today, but I actually have something else to do, and I was gonna record this. And I mean, I might be able to I'll make it, so I'll have to wait probably tomorrow. And also have some other people calling besides this other appointment. I'm just waiting for them to open up. But secondly, yeah, so I was late, as I said. And so they was just telling me it's a better time to come. So I was like, okay, sure. And I just, did my departure, left, and I had to use the restroom. So I went down the street and found a restroom, hoping they had a public restroom. I was just taking in the scenery, honestly, because sometimes I do get trapped in certain places. But to get back on point, I found a restaurant, found a place, and it was only to take this direction that way, and I seen it had the restroom sign, but I was like, maybe this is another one, or I don't know, I was just trying to listen to what they said. And I opened that door, and I seen like it was like a very like crystal shop, or they had a crystal in there, like massage shop or whatever, very zen, cool, okay. And I went to the restroom, because I was like, okay, this is the actual restroom. Went in there, it was cold too, very cold. It's November, so it's chill in here. But after I left this restroom, I was standing at the bus stop. Hopefully y'all can hear me clearly. Standing at the bus stop, trying to make sure everything was right and I was at the right place. Waiting in the cold, and I had some ripped jeans, and my knees was out basically. I was like, yeah, it was cold. Let's just say that. But as I was standing there, I just kept seeing all these, like, sometimes I see like shadows or figures, or sometimes it could be the humanoid itself. And I was seeing like this black shadow, like things like moving around. Cause sometimes it means like it was something bad or dark darkness or something. I don't know like what it represents for me, but I just knew something was going on because it was so very like prevalent just in my face. And also like it's like my attention. It was also messing with the birds because we would move to the birds and they would go fly around, move around. And I was like, okay, something must have happened here. So I decided to like look up the address where I was at, and where I was at, it said there was nothing that happened or that happened that time frame. And this was November 10th, where yesterday, where I was doing all this. And then as I was scrolling down, but they said up the street, literally it was like up the street. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put the picture in now. It was like up the street, there was an accident where someone died, got shot. And it was like literally 3 days ago of this year in November, like the 7th. And I was like, oh wow, that's crazy, because I was like, okay, something. I'm just seeing black shadows, black things just floating everywhere. So I was like, something must have happened around here or something. So that was just confirmation of, oh yeah, like literally a couple days ago, the day I decided to come down here, it happens. Like this happened before where it was something I was doing, and like the days before I was about to go down here, someone else got killed or died and stuff like that. So I was just like, yeah, this is wild. This is wild. I'm like, I don't know if this is a personal message. Anyway, maybe it's just me picking up on a spirit's energy, and maybe it felt personal, whatever. But yeah, and as I was standing there too, like I swear, like where I was sitting at or standing at, waiting for the bus, I heard like these footsteps or these like banging, like it felt like footsteps, and it sounded like footsteps. It felt like footsteps, or like someone was walking around me. It happened once, but they did get shot, so maybe it was that. I don't know how many times the person got shot, but it happened twice. Yeah, I heard it one time, and I thought maybe it was the trucks or the cars that was going by, maybe it was just a soft spot. But the first time I was like, okay, that's weird. It didn't happen the second time, so I was like, okay, let me just listen to it's kind of the same thing when I was seeing all the black figures. I was like, okay, just seeing energy, whatever, just seeing right there. I was like, maybe it's something more. So yeah, and as that happened the second time, I didn't hear anything, and the trucks was going by, and there was a couple of big trucks, so it was, big trucks. I forgot what they called, 18-wheelers, whatever. But what's crazy was there was 2 other men that came walking over there that was also waiting, which was crazy because I heard these steps twice. But who knows, it could have still been trucks, but at the same time it was twice. I heard it, and who died was 2 men as well. One was 42 and the other one was 29, was 30. And oh shoot, I put some shuffling cards. I guess that's just the energy. And I was just like, okay, it's just wild how everything's just alive and gone. But that's basically what happened. And also, it happened around 3:30, around 3 p.m. is what time I was over there, and what time everything was done. Or, it closed. And so it was like crazy that I was still, like, everything just aligned. Like I was just supposed to be up there. Or, I know I've been trying to develop my gift and everything, so that's the reason. Yeah, that's my story for this time, for this day. I feel like only one card popped out. It was a word card: accomplishment, success, completion, harmony, integration, travel, unity, perfection, fulfillment, triumph. And basically what I was doing, traveling, trying to accomplish some things. I guess I accomplished other things, my gifts, and going out into the world and trying to, or accomplishing, or trying to see and get things in order. And hopefully the world can accomplish more peace and serenity and a good flow and, you know, protect all of us here. And, you know,